someone do me a favor and link what you need to make the elixirs, the DPS ones? Can someone do me a favor and link what you need to make
The flask or the potion?
the potion?
The flask or the potion?
Thank you.
You can probably go inside and summon from here. I think we've got locks in. So. Somebody click this so we can get Chesto here.
I'm here already.
Oh, okay.
He is in fact here already.
Whenever I just hovered over it, said you were in Dalaran.
We're looking for the new chest out.
There's a gleaming treasure chest up here. Shiny.
There's your warlock, ladies and gentlemen.
Shiny.
Throw him back. We caught the wrong one.
Browse. Take your time. Enjoy.
I'll need a summon too.
We'll get you from the inside.
Okay, that'll give me a second to turn in my mission, order call mission.
I got my warlock hat on and everything for tonight.
How come I'm
It is
faster than
always
you,
darkest,
Shambulance?
just before the dawn.
The light smites our foes.
Yours is 40%, mine's 30%. Did you get it faster if you're in Resto?
It is
I don't
always
think so. I don't remember ever
just
seeing
before
The
anything
light
like that.
smites our foes.
It could be
I
something
like
on
it.
your weapon.
Could be a talent.
I can't remember who, but I know one class. It seems like everyone has something to do with their ghost wolf.
Does any of your gear have speed? That could be it too.
I have no run speed buff.
I see an Elsie. Can we get a closet to do some summons here?
Can I get up there?
How may I help?
No. Run faster.
Be
Feels
careful.
like AQ40 before you got the bug mount.
Were you also running around and grabbing chests?
Hey, Tusk. If they're
Yeah.
a decent price, get me some and I'll pay you back, please. I completely forgot about the runes.
Anneline's already up there.
I don't think Tusk is in channel.
Oh. Damn it.
There he is. Now he is.
What was I in the wrong channel?
Maybe. Hey, Tusk, if you're looking for runes, can you give me some and I'll pay you back? I forgot to pick some up.
What are the names of the runes? All of the ones we want.
Defiled.
Yep.
So it just got up from a nap a second ago.
Robots don't sleep.
The Nightborn Leotrath seems
Gotta
to
charge his
receive
batteries, man.
reinforcements from Suramar. They have reason to believe that the renegade Nightborn
They're about 300 gold each.
escaped their grasp. Though they were once my kin, what they have become is an
He's
evil
not
that I
better than the
cannot
1,000
abide
like
in
they
my
were the other
lands.
day.
You know
Well, now
I
you can do
must
looking
do.
for raid and get one from each boss.
I guess that's an incentive to do LFR.
I mean, the same gear drops out, so it could always Titan Forge higher than a heroic.
Oh, great, we could do this fun trash again. Yay!
And Starlight Rose shot back up again.
It's gonna ebb and flow for a while.
Don't tell Blood that. She farmed over 2,000 this weekend.
I'm sure she knows in some way.
Tell her to sell half of them.
There's no way she can't know.
I don't need all 19 there, Sham.
Sort of like tithing your local church.
I'm curious. Go on.
Do you need
Thank you,
crit food? Do
Chamberlains.
you need crit food too or anything?
I got some haste food left.
Okay.
Warlocks are haste.
Yeah, I got a crap load of haste food, don't worry. Or 300 haste food, not the 375.
Do they make
I got
300
275.
something versatility food?
They do, it's koi.
Ah.
And
Do you
I don't
need
make
koi?
it.
I have
Don't be
those. and
coy.
it-
I could
Do you
definitely
need
use
some?
them. Yes, please.
Yep.
Mine's only 225, so it's not any good.
Yeah, I've got the 300. I don't have the 375 yet. It's hideously expensive. But I do have
could
the
use some
300.
too.
Sorry, that was Elsie. Did you need some too?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure how much I have, but I have some.
Hey, Chesto, could you throw up a mailbox?
I can. There we go.
I should
Alright.
probably research food a
I
little
got
bit
a
more.
dozen augment runes. Who wants half of them?
Here, Tusk.
I'm at the back.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Hold on a second.
Oh, no. I've got money. Holy shit. Or, okay, you can give me money.
It's what I would have paid for him in the auction house, so I don't expect you to give him for free.
Okie dokie. What were the old augment runes, and do they still work? They still work, don't they?
They're 50.
Oh, yeah. Not even worth doing then.
I mean, if you've got nothing, they're okay, but...
That's kind of what I'm doing in my neck enchant right now, is I'm using a 75 haste enchant because I can't afford the neck enchants, and it's better than nothing.
Well, to be actually honest, the cloak enchant from Draenor was way better than the cloak enchant now until they removed 8% of the movement speed off of it.
I've got, that's what I've got, 100 haste and 2% speed. Yeah, I realized that right off the bat, and that's what my cloak is.
But they say the best one is the
Everybody
flat
jump
stat.
in. Everybody jump in. Let's start on trash.
Yeah, the flat stat's better, but I mean that 10% movement speed until they removed it, there's
2%.
not a lot of things in this game that, but it was 10% up until 2 weeks ago is what I was saying. Until 2 weeks ago, it was better than the flat stats.
And Shadow Priests are all about haste now, so anything you can get that's haste beats out stats. Which is
wonderful
so weird.
trash.
Oh, on the iBoss, I found out a way you can skip all the trash except for the one little pack.
That never works for us ever, so I wouldn't.
I didn't know you were a tank, Chesto.
You didn't roll a new class, did you?
New
Totem.
Chesto.
No, but like you absolutely skip even the last dinosaur for the iBoss. You skip it all.
That just
if an
sounds like a
Alphar-
bad idea.
If an Alphar can do it, we can too.
No,
That is not true.
That is not true at all.
Alphar can make a circuit.
Okay. I'm sorry. If we all do it and then summon Tusker up to us, then we can do it.
You haven't been in the guild long enough to understand just how bad we are at such things.
Okay, so 3 capable people do it, and then we summon the rest.
You're still very optimistic.
So we got Elsie and I'm out of
What's it? You're out of people anyway. That's a robot.
We could have Bubbles come over and play on Mod's machine to run up, and then have them trade back out.
Is she
Sorry,
supposed to
she's
be
out of
back this
town.
week? Or okay, I was gonna say, is she supposed to be back on raiding with Bubbles this week or no?
She is supposed to be available for us possibly on Tuesday on Bubbles.
Oh, for normal clear.
Yeah, which is fun.
She's showing up for loot night. What the heck?
Sweet, does that mean I get to go?
Yeah, but so are you.
And yeah, it's certainly possible.
Yeah, I think Loot Night's the only night I may be on next week, so.
I'll be honest, this expansion we've had more healers I think we've ever had.
Yeah, this is a good thing. Because I'm
Flexibility
going
is
to quit in
awesome.
about 2 weeks. So
Partly because we advertised the lack of healers early, so
Yeah,
Thought
I
about
swear,
that.
this is the most prepared we've really been.
I give Bazan about 3 more weeks, and he'll be gone.
I'm going to switch to tanking, right?
Yep.
That's pretty funny.
Never gonna.
Totem, over this.
They won't let him go back to Darius.
No.
What, you don't trust Bazan tank?
I don't trust me as anything other than a tank anymore.
Come
Doing
on,
it so
anybody
long.
can ret.
You can wrap it. If you can do it, you can do it.
Hey, it's not fair, Wrath. It's not here to defend himself.
That's more of a compliment, I think.
Are you on here,
Go with
Caleb?
that.
I have a question for you. How does your Devo aura work now, or what is your rate cooldown?
It's a 3-minute cooldown. It basically, my aura of mercy only hits like 3 targets. Normally when I hit Devo aura, it now hits all targets.
Does that do a damage reduction, or is it a heal?
No, it's basically just heal over time for about what is it? It's 8 seconds.
Do we have anybody that has damage reduction raid-wise cooldown besides this one recent?
I don't think this one will do that.
Spirit Link?
10% and Spirit Link.
Yeah, well, Spirit Link basically regulates all our health to be the same.
It also gives a 5-10% damage. So.
Prop paladins do, but you'd have to be standing within 10 yards behind me, and I would have to sacrifice my Judgment Blight.
Monk tanks used to, but they took that up.
I'm just thinking. Spirit Lake, I think, would be good to use on the last raid-wide AOE damage here on this fight. I think it's going to be useful to save that till the very end, whenever we're pushing that last 10%.
Yeah, I was using it
I haven't tried a bubble priest yet. That probably would still work, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing it would.
Yeah, powered barrier, probably.
To be honest, though, I have not seen Disc Priest in anything but PvP so far.
That shit I thought.
I know.
I actually watched a Disc Priest heal Maul of Souls plus 10, and they beat the timer by 4 minutes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a lot of extra DPS they give, yeah.
Well, the healer the Disc Priest was doing about 200k HPS and 250k DPS.
Wow.
It's got to be like a top tier player.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, if you're doing Mythic plus 10 anyway, you're probably.
Yeah. You probably know what you're doing.
I bet they can make a circle too.
Probably. Or a square.
I don't know if these skills are correlated.
Method was offering people who had a +5 to a +10 mythic free carries as long as they came in and province not to die to every mechanic.
Release him.
Can we get some mana?
Biscuits.
Big Newtons. Fritters. I always forget the damn name.
Was there anybody here tonight who was not here on Thursday? Please speak up.
I was now.
Who was that? All right. Well, it's going to be the same as what it was on Thursday. I need to switch groups around real quick. Stone, can you go over the fight while I move groups?
Yeah. So the boss gonna be kited around the edge of the room. The tanks are gonna have them face to the side. We're all basically gonna stand aside. If you're in the first charge group, you're just gonna sit there, DPS, be between the charge guy. If you're not, you're gonna move out of the way. And we're gonna alternate like that, back and forth. We're gonna move him around the room to my ass with a the charge guy is gonna run all the way back away from the raid. And we're gonna up less than 30. That's about it.
Thank you, Elsie.
Yep.
Going over one thing here. Give it just a second. All right, so the groups will be 1 and 3 and 2 and 4 for charging into the intercept. If you're the intercept person, run towards the middle of the room. I'll make sure that green raid marker is in the middle. If you are the person running away, be aware that the further away you run, the less damage the raid will take. So once you get to the middle of the room, don't just stop. Keep on going as fast as you can away from the boss. We're not going to pre-pot the first pull, just so everybody can get the hang of this again real quick. If the first pull is good, we will start pre-potting and potioning on Hair Wisdom on the second pull. So let's see how this goes. Everybody can get over here on the other side of blue, and we'll give it a pull. Please have good food and flasks going starting from now, though. So. All right, Tank's on you. Don't forget, if you're in the range clump, to not get too far away from the boss. We need to stay pretty close to the melee and everybody else, so we share the damage.
Here we go.
Range 25 if you need to.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You should have fled. Now, I'll feed your bones to the storm crows.
Oop. Shit. It's my fault.
Yeah, I can't taunt him. I'll get him in a second.
1 and 3 intercept.
Alright, we're back to normal. Go ahead, take it back.
2 and 4 will be next. Two and 4 intercept. 1 and 3 out of the way.
Take it back. Ow.
Alright. 1 and 3 are next. One and 3 intercept. Two and 4 next.
Hey, you three guys, listen to me how you bad.
Two and 4 intercept. 1 and 3 are next.
You had 3 people left in groups 2 and 4.
I'm gonna swap group too.
One and 3 intercept. Two and 4 next. One and 3 are next.
Little defensives. What do you got?
One and 3, be ready. We're gonna harrow on the way back in.
I'm down.
Wait. What killed people early? Did we not get enough in a charge?
We got 2 charges. It felt like we were standing back far enough. I don't know.
I was in front of the boss when it happened.
Yeah, I was
Me,
too.
Dano, and Old Chesto, we were all in front of the boss, and we all got hit by the charge somehow.
Yeah, all
Like
three
he
of us
he
one
never
clump.
turned. Yeah, he never turned.
Maybe just make sure you take a couple extra steps further back. Then 25 yards is still a long way, I think, with how his hitbox works. So. Does anybody have any questions or is uncomfortable with how we're doing this? Please speak up if you are, so we can help fix it. Open trade with Shamulence if you need Deadly Grace potions. Open trade with Stone Frog if you need Old War potions. We're going to start double DPS potioning this. Healers, first half of the fight, try to do whatever damage you can in your free time, particularly on the pull. I'm not going to have you guys use DPS potions unless you still have any left from Thursday quite yet, but if we need to, we'll try that later tonight.
Last big thing, around roar is like 9 and 10. If you've got little personal defenses to help out the healers, please do. It's a lot of damage. We need to start motivating.
Can I get some lock cookies?
Yeah, those would be good. All right, so everybody, please pre-potion on the pull if you're DPS. Save your second DPS potion to align with heroism at 30%. If possible, try to get your big cooldowns to align with heroism too. I think you can use your 5-minute cooldowns on the pull and have them just up in time for the last push at the end. Use your 2 and 3s just as you would normally. Don't try to stack those and save them. I think that's more of a loss. So.
Right, everybody set? Here we go.
Everybody get your pre-potion ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You should have fled. Now I'll feed your bones to the storm crows.
Autonomous, yeah, I gotta aggro.
I'm lagging.
Oh god.
1 and 3 intercept. 1 and 3, get over here.
4, 3, 2.
Well, if there was a time for us to have that happen at the beginning, is better.
Beware.
2 and 4 be ready.
God damn it.
1 and 3, make sure you don't get clipped by 2 and 4 intercept.
Shit. We were totally off rhythm.
One and 3 are next. 1 and 3 intercept, 2 and 4 get up. 2 and 4 next. Two and 4. One and 3 are next. Pick up Tal. We don't have. 1 and 3 intercept. Two and 4 next. Will harrow after the next chart. Save cooldown. Save your cooldowns, don't fight yet. 2 and 4 intercept. Everybody potion now.
Cooldowns.
One and 3 are next.
Hope you hear this.
One and 3 intercept.
Mitch, while you're over there, rest out.
It's on cooldown.
Two and 4
Never mind,
next.
I got it. I got it. It's coming up.
Everybody take personal. 2 and 4 next.
Healer, any defensive we got left? Stop them now.
Sweet.
Great job.
Nice.
Nice.
Woo!
Please
That was
rush me in about
close.
3 seconds.
Oh, that was intense.
God bless it with gold.
I actually got gloves out of that. Nice.
I would just like to let you know the reason we killed the boss is I had 0 Meg 10 Vantage runes before this run started, just in case we needed them. So
I'm gonna say it's because I pulled up Talfred at the end. he did it.
Picture
Tal saved the day.
everyone in front of the big bear. No mounts or anything, please.
Oops. Hold on. I was leaving the group room.
Look at the speed proc on that.
I want it because of the haste.
Everybody in line? Everybody up here?
Trade it to me.
Taking the picture in 3, 2, 1. Nice job.
So I used the spear and link in the 12.
yeah, and that worked really well because I think most people had big defensives up for the last one because the damage on it was much less than previous ones, so that worked out really well. Stone, you're bringing this on yourself, man. Just saying.
Which fight are we doing next? Because I need to change talents. Depending on which one we go to.
I think probably dragons.
Dragon would be fun. But
Okay.
I've heard Mythic Spider is incredibly easy as long as you get the mechanic changes.
Heroic, you mean?
Or correct, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I still need to change specs real quick, so I'll drop a stone when we get up there.
I wouldn't do Mythic with Exander if you paid me in pounds of weed.
Say what? You're breaking in and out, Stoned.
I think he said he wouldn't do mythics with you if he had a pound of weed.
Oh,
liar!
He said
I
he
can
could
believe
pay
that.
ounce of weed.
well, that hurt my heart a little bit. That's okay. That's fine.
You have a heart?
Not really. An empty place there, pretty much.
I thought that's where like most people's legendaries are supposed to go, like the abyss.
I want those gloves off dragons.
All right, everybody head into dragons. We'll just go do that first. Hopefully we can get these guys down and go try spiders tonight too.
I'm gonna drop a stone real quick so I can go change my talents.
Oh, who just ran
Oh.
straight through?
Oh, Shaft did.
They're pulled. Tank them.
I had auto run on. I forgot. Sorry.
I think I'll sit out here for a moment.
It's fine. Get in here and kill it.
I'm not going to lie, I was fully expecting to see our priest health bar go to 0 when somebody blasted through.
Would make sense.
Well, mine went to 0 right away, but that was because they came back and they were pissed at me.
Well, to be fair, I didn't die during that last pull, so I guess that had to happen at some point.
We got shafted.
Nice.
Come up with that all by yourself?
I think that made me go into physical pain.
Blood.
For everybody I've passed DPS potions out to, keep all of them for now. We're not going to start potioning on first pulls on these dragons until we see how it's going. So save those until we start calling for DPS potions and just use the ones they've already given you.
I'm selling mine.
We'll kick your ass. I would demote you further than no repairs if I could, but
I was going to say, doesn't that deserve a G kick?
Yeah. Let me get a stone so I can go change these talents real
Let's just
fast.
join Rathan's guild, so he has someone to talk to.
Stone, you may not have noticed he's already demoted all the way.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that.
Yeah, go ahead and summon me back.
You made me drop a skittle.
Hello,
Heaven
where's the
forbid
warlock
the
transportation
Skittle.
fee?
Chester, you don't understand. Forget your transportation fee. He dropped a skittle.
That's okay, I found it. 5-second rule.
Right now, I need to buy it.
I am kicking butt in my fantasy football league. Had
This
Julio
guy.
Jones.
I am fully expecting when I turn on the news to hear somebody else on our offensive line sprain their ankle getting off the plane from England tonight.
All our receivers must have had broken fingers tonight.
That pass was still Luck's fault. I stand by that.
But not all the others were.
Well, it helps that your defense couldn't contain, tackle, I should say, on a very long touchdown pass.
I got like the football players that get paid like $20 million a year, and they get injured the very first game and out for the season, and still get paid the $20 million. Yeah.
The NBA's were.
Yeah, MLB. MLB is all guaranteed
Wow.
contracts.
Got surrounded by clouds.
True. NBA is a lot worse than hockey players. One guy died on the bench and then still wanted to play.
What's hockey?
Exactly.
Canadian baseball.
A lot better than football.
Oh my god.
It's almost like he wants to get moved.
Can we kick him?
Ryan.
We can promote me back as a member and make him no repairs.
I'm sorry, I'm proud of my Canadian heritage.
It's not better, eh?
What's that about?
Was everybody here on Tuesday that's in the raid tonight?
Yeah. I think so.
Yep.
I have many lucky doos you like.
1, 3, and 5 go to the left. 2 and 4 go to the right as we're looking at them now.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
So 1, 3, and 5 are on yellow. Everybody else is on the other side of the room. We have colors.
Get that star out of here. Let's go for it.
Chesto, where are you at?
By yellow and blue pro.
Hey, Dano. Wrong side. I do like the way you have these laid out. It's really easy to tell who's on the sides.
Particularly if you use LVUI's raid frames, yeah.
Yeah.
Or almost any type of healing add-on.
Alright, we're just gonna give this a pull and go from there. It'll be just like normal, I believe. Is that correct, Stone? We don't have anything extra here. Everything just hits hard.
More painful. So it'll be spot on for mechanics.
Rotate on the. Do we get the little trees, right? The red ones that come up and spawn the ads?
Yeah, we get those every week no matter what.
Yeah, you're going to want to rotate those out because that's going to hurt a heck of a lot more.
Don't forget, ads are the most important on this fight. Again, it's like the first one. Ads are far more important than the boss damage if they are alive. So switch your primary DPS to the ads and cleave onto the boss. Don't try to cleave off the boss onto the ads. Do we hero on the pull on this one?
I believe so.
Okay. Dano, can you take care of that?
Sure.
Okay. A couple people are missing food buffs.
Chesty, you went through a portal.
Yeah, I ended up in freaking Duskwood.
It's for the achievement.
That sounds about right.
Are you actually okay?
I'm back. I came back through the portal.
Chesto, are you set to go?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're all good then. Tanks, pulls on you. Do not use DPS potions yet, but we are going to hero on the pull. So let's see how this goes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Strands of life have been severed. The dreamers must be avenged.
Let the nightmare
4, 3, 2,
Shades.
Switch on shades, right? Once they're done.
Burn spell.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Shades are down. Switch.
My bad, Elsa.
Do not be in front of her. Shades. Burn.
Kill the hordes, guys. No, save it for tank for now, while we're learning.
Oh, gee.
Gonna switch. Oh, they're both on me.
Yeesh.
Getting Lethian.
Oh god.
You might want to change that.
Give yourself over as I did.
Yeah, I'll take with them. You're gonna need.
But I have 9 on
Oh,
this stat.
Our side is sound effects.
We're so screwed.
Yeah,
sweet.
I got the 20-second stun.
Oh, we're so screwed.
Well, this is the first pull. Everyone enjoy.
We get Tuskered.
No. That was a tank screw up. Yeah, just wipe.
Yeah.
Just wiping it now.
I'm gonna stop healing.
Oh, that was bad.
Nothing seemed overtly hard there, so
No.
compared to normal. So
Give yourself over as I did. Come forth, dreamers, and claim
I definitely don't like that Lethon dragon. The shit that it does.
Beware.
No one resists the nightmare.
What are those portals for? Anyways.
Inescapable.
get your food buff stuff. Then let's go again.
Hey Alex, you have any more of those defiled augment runes? I'll buy some off of you.
I've only got 2 left.
Yeah, I've only got 1.
No, let's do one more pull and make sure everything's going well, and then we'll pre-pot after this pull, potentially. How?
Tuss, do you have the mats to make a tome? I'm out of the other pigment for it.
To make the tome of Tranquil Mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got everything. How many you want?
Couple would actually be nice. These fights are stupid.
Alright, come trade with me. Is that a Lunda?
Yeah, see. Kind of blend in with the background, man.
Yeah, I do. Until I do this.
You still do.
Just 1 second, I'm changing the talent. Okay.
Got crap loads of 375 mastery and crit food if you want any.
I could use 375 mastery. I'm only 1 left.
Who's that?
X. Holy shit. Thank you, Tusk.
I wish those runes persist through death, I'd use them a little bit more liberally.
Let's get
Yeah.
going.
Alright, here we go.
Pull on the tanks. Do not pre-pot yet. If everything goes well this pull, we'll think about it next go around.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The strands of life have been severed. The dreamers must be avenged.
Shades.
Leave off spell.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Switch.
Pick up everyone on the other side. What killed people?
I got Defiled Eruption.
Shades. Ooh, what the?
I'm tanking a shade.
That's a wipe at this
Yeah,
point.
just wipe.
Everybody move to the middle. Stack up, stop healing. What happened there?
I got cut in half.
Give yourself over as I did.
Something hit me. Fuck. Life happened to death.
Give yourself over as I did.
I saw that stoned.
No one resists the nightmare.
This one's on a DPS race, right? Is that true?
All will succumb to the nightmare.
Do you want an extra healer on your side, Zero? I can swap.
Nah, we were stable the first pull. I think we'll try like this more.
Okay. Let's get everybody get buffed up and we'll go right back into it. There's a Jeeves down, repair.
There's also repair mounts.
Yeah, don't waste Jeeves.
Geez, at least it's just a cooldown. And most of the rooms in here, at least you can mount up for to repair.
You know where else you need to mount up to repair?
Your mom?
Court of Stars. Worst instance ever.
Oh, it's so the trash is just ridiculous.
There's definitely a trick to it. The first group I went through, we did pretty well once we figured out how it worked. But
Hey, how much for that blood?
Don't worry about it. Just take it.
Thank you.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Check your flask timers too, depending on when you drink.
I just got 5 seconds on food buff and I'll be ready.
Alright, should be good to go.
Right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The strands of life have been severed. The dreamers must be avenged.
Shades.
It's kill the shades.
Lesson is out.
No one resists the nightmare. Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Swap. Just
Give
like
yourself over as I did.
Sorry, I had to get one while I had 2 shades up.
Shall feed my power.
I'll say in that transition, when even if I have shades up, I'm gonna grab Yasandra.
okay.
Gotta kill these shades, y'all. Come on.
And most of the purple side's dead.
Feared.
That's why there's a whole bunch of ores popping out over here.
Give yourself over as I did.
Oh, so that was so unlucky. Like, why 5 of us got rooted for the shadow explosion?
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
By the way, the spirit shades are stunnable. I don't know if people knew that or not. Lightning Surge works really good on them.
Tusks, go over to the other side. Swap which side you're on. Let's see if this helps any.
So it's just bad luck that I got 2 defiled eruptions on me.
A little. On our side, the first defiled eruption that went out, the person that got picked for it was just in the perfect spot to catch like 5 people on the edge of it, and we only had enough dispels to get 2 out, and I blinked out, and I think one person got just stuck in there.
Yeah, I got rooted and I had 2 drop on me almost simultaneously.
I know you can blink out of them, but I just don't know what else, and maybe gnome racial, because that's
Yeah, gnome racial gets you out of them.
it's what's killing people. If you get rooted in there and there's no way out for you, you're gonna probably die if you don't have an immunity or a major cooldown.
Luda, can you go over to the other side? Thank you. People are missing food. Alright, we're all set.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The strands of life have been severed. The dreamers must be avenged.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shades.
Going for the dragon talk.
Get the other shade quick.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Gotta get these spirit shades killed.
They heal them.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Switch.
I got flower up. Fucking feared. And asleep. Man, they keep dropping those damn sleep clouds on top of the roots that you gotta stand on. That really sucks.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
I'm stunned for 25 seconds.
Damn, me too.
And claim your vengeance.
Is there a B-res available?
No.
Nope, not yet. Yeah, I was gonna say, you might want to move there, Shane.
Holy crap, it's stunned.
DPS the shade.
Couple shades getting close.
Beard.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Switch.
Somebody's got to get that middle plant. I've got too many stacked.
There's a spirit just about at the boss.
Red.
Where for the dragon talk?
Oh, we should switch that up. Elsie, we're gonna taunt on breath after the breath.
Alright.
Which? We have ads. All 3 shades are up. Get those shades. And then we'll switch again after these shades, Elsie. And then that, hopefully that'll control us. Switch. Wait, breath. Come on, breathe already, jerk. Switch.
2, 1.
Got these shades.
There's a shade over by you, Sandra.
Sound just like this on it.
The flower up.
Slip.
Switch. Breath.
Get away from Tusk. Get away from Tusk.
Oh, I have the shades. Yeah, this will be interesting. We need to crush these shades like now.
Hit DPS put on.
This may cause problems. We'll see. We'll be good.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're off timing. Crap. Oh, we have almost no DPS up.
Thinking this is a wipe, maybe.
Yeah.
That was a good pull, though.
Yeah, and I have some theories of fixings, but first I gotta AFK real quick.
Can I get some of the new channeled mana potions from somebody? I wasn't ready to heal tonight.
Yeah, I can make them.
I was. Boom.
How many do you need?
Give me like 5 or 10 for now, maybe.
I've also got a bunch of the normal ones as well.
I ran out of haste food.
We're gonna DPS pot on this one.
Yes, we will.
Check flasks too.
You need haste food there, Kesto?
Yes.
Where the hell are you?
Right here.
Thanks, Sal.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I cook when I'm bored.
So I got the surf recipe, I just need the turf.
Who has the mastery food?
Tusk has one more of the big stacks. Yep. I can make more though, I think.
I think we've got a bunch in the bank I can pull.
I can give
Yeah,
him
I
one of the
threw a lot
stats
in there.
Thanks.
Yep.
Also, if there's a chance, can we have our Coke 30 after this next pull?
Yep, we can do that. We are going to double DPS potion on this one too. So we can use the break time to see if we want to change anything after we get one good pull with everybody churning.
What percent did you want to do hero then?
We hero on the pull on this one.
Oh, never mind.
So pre-pot and then use your second DPS potion whenever it lines up with your cooldowns later. Is there anybody that died that does not know what killed them from the last pull?
I got one of those sleep clouds while I was standing on one of the flowers.
Yeah, that's what happened to me
That
too.
screwed me up.
I got Sleep Cloud and then got rooted, and then Druid said hi to me.
I got all the marks at 10 stacks at one point.
Okay, everybody check your flask. Darius, did you have any things to change here?
Mostly for tanking. Sorry, my wife's on the phone.
Do you have anything you want to go over, Darius, or are we good to go?
When whoever's tanking Yasandra when we do the dragon swap should taunt the new one, and the other person should tank the one that's currently down. So we start out when who's the other one that's down? When the other one comes down, I think Elsie usually have Yasandra. You should probably grab them, and I'll grab a Yasandra from you. And then during the second one, you'll grab. I think at that point it'll be Terrar coming back down, and I'll grab the other one, Lithon.
Okay.
I'll try and keep an eye on it and call it out otherwise.
Everybody pre-potion on the pull on this one, the line with Hero. Use your second potion whenever you see fit during the fight. We're all good.
Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The strands of life have been severed. The dreamers must be avenged.
Shades.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Switch.
Come forth, dreamers.
Shades.
That's what's up. He'll take your Sandra when he can.
Spirit Shades, kill him.
And claim your vengeance.
All DPS should be on Spirit Shades.
Switch.
Fear.
There's one Dread Horror still walking around.
Shoot. I made a mistake.
You didn't get an extra taunt. I mean, extra stack, did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Stun's gonna be inevitable.
Okay.
Stun.
Shade's about to get to him. Shit, I got
Oh,
feared right at the last
weird.
second.
Switch.
Switch stuns off.
We got
Breath.
fear stunned into that. Oh, shit.
I'll pick up Zero. Somebody.
Look, that was on it.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Beware.
Switch after breath.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Your wicked souls shall feed my power.
Spirit Shades are moving.
Oh, you're putting the boss right to the spirit.
There wasn't anything I could do with that.
Stunned for 20 some seconds.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim no one resists the nightmare.
I'm taking so much damage.
Switch on Express.
Beware.
Shades are moving towards the dragon.
Oh, bad fear, bad fear. Oh, that's actually good timing because the new one's down.
Two plants up.
Dragon swap.
I got the one in the middle.
Shade's coming.
Dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Rooted in purple. Yep. Rooted in slept.
Get those shades down, guys.
Or me Ankh.
Shade's down. Swap.
No. Save the Ankh.
Come forth, dreamers, and
Shades.
vengeance.
Maybe. Maybe not. Come.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Switch. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
You know, the cutesy.
Shades.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance. Give yourself over as I did.
That's a white opportunity for the stop the heals. Come back, take a break. Gonna kill him. Is there anything we can do to stop the healing they did there whenever on that one swap?
That was because he took like 5 or 6 spirits.
Yeah.
That's because it's just the timing of the spirits coming out and the tank swap happened at the same time.
Yeah, you might just have to kite to a different place or something temporarily.
Are the spirits able to be knocked back or slowed?
Yes.
Yes.
They can be stunned.
I could put a hurricane in the side to try to blow up into it. That's the best I can come up with for me.
Another thing is if we watch the timers for when the spirits come out, they come out of all of us. So if we just run off to the side, we can get them away from the boss, and we can drop them in a better place.
Stone, do you want to set a timer?
I don't think it was just setting off a better place. I think it was just the fact that when the taunt happened, it was just coincided.
Yes, but you can be prepared for it because it's probably going to coincide a lot. So by knowing that that's happening at that point, you move the raid over to a slightly different spot so the path for the swap is clear.
Hey, can I mass dispel that shadow burst off of people? Or does that cause it to explode for a shitload of damage or something?
To be honest, I haven't been able to dispel that. The only thing I've been able to dispel is sleep and root. I think that might just be a mechanic that goes off.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, Shadow Burst doesn't have a class.
But it does damage to other players. And nothing happens if you let it go off.
Well, I haven't been watching the game, but this is a nice surprise.
Anything's better than last week for you guys, right?
Yeah. It's alright, I'm sure this game will somehow be close by the fourth quarter.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You back on yourself?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you swap sides? Mod, can you switch to the other side?
Sure.
It's just a check to see who's back.
Just make sure when you see the big red column, that means that there's a flower there and someone has to stand in it to soak it.
Preferably a range because melee needs to stay
Yep.
in there and fight.
Yeah, since I'm low DPS, I tend to do it.
Those ads are out. The creepy crawly guys. They, if you're within range of them, you do 50% less damage, so they have to die immediately. They spawn from the flower when people don't soak the flower.
Aluda and Tal, are you back?
I'm just waiting for someone back. I had to go swap out some gear.
You want crit, right?
Yeah.
Nice, we had 2 lock portals, one each side.
Thank you.
Let's get puffed up. Everybody get to your sides. This check will be for real. Couple people missing food.
Pre-potting and stuff, I'm assuming.
Yep, we will pre-potion on this.
Check flask too.
Lust will be on the pole. Use your second DPS potion for that last dragon transition. We're all set.
Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The strands of life have been severed. The dreamers must be avenged.
Chase Lord.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Switch.
There's only so many dispels. You either gotta mass dispel it or pop a personal when you get ready to can't get out.
Shades.
No one resists the nightmare.
Yes.
I can sense the shadow on your hearts. There
Kill
can be
these
no
shades.
rest for the wicked.
Good job on the shit, yo.
Nothing's out.
One dread horror on the left side.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Your wicked souls shall feed my power.
Spirit Shade.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
And switch.
Your wicked souls shall feed my power.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Good job on those shades.
Pick up everyone.
Still 2 shades up.
There's dread horrors coming. Okay.
Tree way in the back on the left.
Forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Press the switch.
Get these shades, guys. I said.
Yeah, this stun thing.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance. No one resists the nightmare.
X, where are you?
I went to the other side to help kill shades when they spawned. So I'm on the other side.
Shades, switch.
Dragon swap coming.
Yeah, swap coming.
And claim your vengeance.
Grab your
Take the
Sandra.
boss
Sandra.
around.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you. Stupid terror.
Tree way out in the middle. Somebody's got to grab.
Shades.
Yeah, I'm on that. Never mind.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your vengeance.
Shades down.
Almost. Now.
Alright, switch.
Come forth, dreamers,
Oh,
and
sleep.
claim your vengeance.
Couple dread horrors though around here.
3, 2, 1.
Shades coming.
Come forth, dreamers, and claim your
Get those shades down.
I got rooted and slept at the same time.
Shades down.
They have
Switch.
dirt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, shades already. Ah. Yeah, we had to kill those shades faster.
So,
Alright. Switch.
Come forth, dreamers, and
4,
claim your
3,
vengeance.
2, 1.
Pick up Bevan.
Shades.
Free right at the ass of the dragon. Which means I can stand in it.
Hopefully we'll need one more switch after these shades are dead. Anything you got, guys?
I'm drinking. If you have a DPS push and must use it, please.
Switch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Shades. Actually, on the boss. Forget the shades.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Good job.
So
Nice
much
job, guys.
shit going on in that fight.
Wow.
Yes, there is. Someone please get us up.
Oh, gold.
Hey, a pet.
Well, aren't you
Gold.
just a lucky gold person?
Two new heroic bosses down in one night. Don't go anywhere. We need a picture.
Oh, shit.
Yep, everybody get back over to the boss.
Aha, Elsie.
Everybody here? Alright, pictures in 3, 2, 1. Alright.
Alright, since I was pretty worthless on that fight, and since I don't really use crit, you'll see a trinket that's crit. It's an 865 trinket. Who would benefit the most from that?
That's just me rolling in advance on that.
That's
Can you
also
trade it?
Link the trinket.
I can
Tusk?
trade it. It was not a bonus roll. It's a regular.
Can you link it?
But-
Is it? It might not be tradable if it's an upgrade though.
Yeah,
For
if
you.
you don't have anything higher than 865, you can't trade it.
I do. I have an 870, but
Oh,
my
well,
other
there you
one
go.
is an 840.
Oh,
So it
that's
has
a
a-
nice trinket.
Has a timer at the bottom of it, right?
Yes, it does.
All
That's why I was mentioning it.
That 52 is my roll for that.
What manner of foul creature is this? It seems poised to unleash its corruption upon
I discount that
Grundle
52.
The spirit of the torrent people must not fall prey to the
Man, y'all are making me work tomorrow. Now I have to edit these videos so we have our kill videos up.
It says range attacks there, mod.
You're gonna ask Mod how you're gonna use that.
Oh, sorry. I did not read it
Sit there,
carefully.
Stony.
Hey, diseases work as range.
Screw you, stuff.
I have a
What?
ranged attack.
So it's Shambulance.
Ow.
Oh, Neri. Critical fail.
I roll for Neri.
Pretty sure Neri's character in Dungeons and Dragons just tripped over its own feet and fell on her sword.
Fell on the sword.
Ooh, Linda was 69. Wait, Linda's a healer.
Got a troll shambulance.
How did you win with a 52?
So is it Chambulance or Brazonk?
Oh, I don't need it.
Okay, trade.
Congrats, Chamberlains.
Oh, and I've gotten confused. I don't even know which one of these we came in anymore. And I'm the only one left here.
You can pick one and see what happens.
Are we supposed to go to the spider boss?
I did that.
Yep.
Yes.
Zero, do you want me to stay heals, or do you want me to go back to DPS?
It is the spider boss.
This will be fun.
We killed him with what? Half the raid dead last time on normal?
Now I think we have an enraged time to work with.
There's enough here, so I'm gonna get the little guys.
I'll go back to DPS to see how it goes. We're at least all together now, so. Thank you, by the way, Tusk. That trinket replaced a bad 835 World Quest trinket.
Well, I felt really bad about face planting in the first 3 seconds, and I don't really use crit as much as haste.
I think you faceplant brought us luck, though. I mean,
Okay,
And
that's cool.
I moved my mic up so that I wouldn't say anything at the end when you were down to 2%.
That was,
Ah,
that was
smart.
probably the smartest part of the entire fight.
That's why you got rode back up.
I will say it used to be that, you know, if Xavier didn't die in the raid, it wasn't a raid. Now it's if Tusk doesn't die in a raid, it's not a raid.
You mean in the first 5 minutes?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm
right,
guaranteed
exactly.
to die at the end.
To be fair, Xavier doesn't have a suppression room to deal with either.
God, that was so rough.
You know what was rough? The trash in Black
Court of
Temple
Stars?
as a rogue. Was it Black Temple or Nax that had just those nasty cleave mobs?
That was Nax 1.0.
I think I got you one better. Try playing all of BC on a laptop with no actual mouse, just the mouse pad.
No.
What?
Why would you play WoW at that point?
Why would you do that to yourself?
I just opened the map and
I did that.
Says Mulgore.
It would have to be really high.
Oh, I did that too. All I had was a laptop back in BC, and I did not have a separate mouse.
Touchpad.
I did that on vacation once, but
I couldn't do it with a touchpad, but I do play on a laptop.
Now imagine trying to PvP on that, and
Yeah,
then
you
struggle.
can't do it.
you were one of those AFK PvPers, weren't you?
Play on a
Is it-
touch screen, you sitting there pressing the
I
screen.
bet you got made fun of all the time for being a keyboard turner.
So guys, remember,
But
if
it
you're
was
in
slower to turn on the mouse.
this fight, if you're in the feather group, your job is to jump down and kill the spiders.
Or fly off the ledge and die.
That would be
But
perfectly not to happen.
on the spider bridges.
Remember, when he's about to do the winds, we need to be close too.
Yep. Can we summon Mod, please?
How does it get lost with only 4 choices?
None of them seem to work.
There's technically 5 choices. There's 4 portals in the room, and then there's one that actually takes you out.
Thank you.
Let's give this a pull and see what happens. Sure, already checked. Don't forget, before she transitions and she turns into the bird, the closer you are to her, the less damage you take on the AoE. That'll be super important.
Who's the feather group? What group is it?
Healers and whoever else grabs them. I'm not going to try to set other people. Give the healers a couple seconds to grab them if they want them, and then after that, if you're a DPS and if you know what you're doing, you can get them. I really don't care. No pots or runes on this. Let's just give it some pulls and see how it goes.
It's only 921 million hit points. What's wrong with that?
That's so misleading.
Do we hero on the pull on this one again?
Yes.
Okay. Dano, can you keep getting that?
Yep.
Awesome.
Alright, here we go.
It's also extremely important that if you have the tornadoes to get as much of the stupid poison off the ground as possible, especially away from the entrances and exits.
Yes.
She agrees.
Yes, it is.
What the
Good
hell?
dark.
That spider came in a cold clocked you there, Mar.
Oh, I know what it was. That was my fault. I wasn't close enough to Elsie.
No one thought it wasn't. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Everybody get close.
Why is there all this poison?
You have the tornadoes clear out the green patch.
Oh.
That's new.
Yep. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really does suck.
Okay.
Oh, that's why it's happening. The tornadoes are picking them up.
Oh, and throws them all over the place.
Yep. Let's see, there's a bunch of idiots jumping around with wings. Somebody's gonna fall.
You pick them up, but you can't leave the tornado in it.
Yeah, so what did I screw up?
Yes, Haloras is right. You need to use the tornado to clean up the poison patches, but when it expires, you don't want to be in the raid.
So you gotta be looking, yeah, or actually
Not
You
even
may
so
wanna
much
use
in the
the
raid, but
cooldown.
you can even be in the green stuff afterward.
Yeah, you have to make sure you drop the tornadoes far away.
So watch the timer on the tornado.
Yep, you get a countdown, so.
We'll drop a couple raid markers maybe where we can drop them. I think it's a good idea, at least on the first one.
Oh, somebody just went off the edge.
Who just died?
I see 2 dead.
Chesto or Luda?
I'd be me.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chester's
I was trying to
AFK.
figure out why my headset wasn't working. That's what I get for using a big Yeti.
The answer wasn't at the bottom of the chasm.
Actually, it was. It was turned off.
Oh.
But also, poison cannot be dropped on the area we're going to exit, because that means the tornadoes have to come clean it, which means more likely they're going to end up dropping them on us.
So
Well,
we're
just the-
so the raid markers I'm dropping in the back. Do you think that's a good spot to drop the tornadoes?
I would say right here where we're standing now would probably be the best spot. Start here and just start filling it that way, all the way toward going towards the bridge. Because we're not coming back to this spot right here anyway.
He was talking about dropping the tornadoes off, which anywhere between like where we're at now and green will be fine, just as far away from purple as humanly possible.
Yeah, or you can start at purple because God knows we got to clean it up near the purple, but then immediately start moving away towards somewhere else.
Towards
That's
green.
the thing. Like we shouldn't have.
Don't
to,
drop
like,
them back
we
there,
had-
yeah. Don't
We
drop
had
it back
open space over here, and we were getting them dropped up there. Try to fill up here first before ever moving towards purple, even if it's just completely clear. Just one line is just we don't need it there.
All right, let's get food buffs and we'll give this a go. We'll see if this fixes anything. Check your flask timers too. Still no DPS potions on this. All right, we're all set.
Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This time I'm ready for your treachery.
I am crashing out.
You're killing me, Sham.
I'm back. Get near the boss.
Is boss was right on top of the.
Was the issue the boss was on top of green, and that's what was making Morse go around
Seems-
like that?
Seems like
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, it was hard to stay out of anything.
Just die.
Definitely gonna have to have defensives for that.
Yep. Everybody should have a 2-minute defensive they can take as a personal there. So. Probably need to alternate big healer cooldowns too. So Zir, can you set up a similar rotation to last boss? And I'll try to swap to healer for now too and see if that helps as we're learning.
Yeah, I definitely don't think this boss is a DPS race at all.
Can I get a res? Thank you.
Do we get guild repairs?
No.
That would require the guild bank being well funded.
I was just asking. I didn't know. I haven't been. I haven't even
It's
been
something
checking.
we're gonna figure out a way of doing, which I have some ideas. But we have 196,000 gold. That's not gonna last.
Oh no, that won't last very long.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
Do you want some of us to use the Vantis rune on this? It would require me to go back to Dalaran to make it, but
No, not yet. I think we need to get a better
can
handle on
make
it
'em
before
here.
we start making them. So let's keep learning for now. We're already one boss further ahead than I had planned in my internal plan for the evening. So
I had planned for 2 bosses.
Thank you for your optimism, Chester.
And I think we can get this one down too.
What's it like living in the land of lollipops and rainbows?
it's great.
It's
We
great
have a
up here,
unicorn
Savannah.
grill.
Better than your messed up place.
I refute that claim.
Lollipops, rainbows, and free healthcare. Of course, rainbows are usually caused by snowstorms.
I know what the problem was.
Alright, everybody set?
Gotta have this guy out.
Yeah, I can't bring out Gammon yet.
Hey, next weekend Thanksgiving up here, then Ivy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Mercy? None for you! Only gushing blood and broken bodies! Brave for me!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Juicy morsels!
I don't think blood's here.
She's lagging out. We think it might be her Ethernet cord.
Wait, 6 speakers next week, right?
Zero take that.
Canadians, yes.
Yeah,
Yep. Next weekend.
You merely get him no problem.
Yep, good so far.
I feel like we just got that done.
Juicy morsels!
Jesus.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Drag the bird over. This at least fixes the problem. Does everybody be near?
Now you have become prey!
Wow, just killed me through two
Yeah,
Let's
we're
hit
doing
for
two
1.5 million.
defensives.
we're doing something wrong there. I just don't know what it is.
Well, there's a lot less green spit thrown up that time.
Not really, I don't think.
No, it was just in more concentrated area, which instantly killed a lot of us through cooldowns.
Yeah, good God, it killed me through Dark Pact and Unending Resolve.
It killed me through bear form, and the only thing that's done that so far is Ursoc Enraged.
I would say it killed me through dispersion, but dispersion used to be 90%. Now it's 60% reduction. So a lot of things kill me through that now.
60% is nothing to laugh at.
No, but 90%.
That's still a lot of damage mitigation.
I missed my 90%. Of course, all of that is nothing compared to a pally bubble.
She makes tornadoes on her own, right? Like not the debuff, like just separate tornadoes.
Yes.
Are they on this platform when that happens, or are they all just on the other platforms? Because maybe it's those tornadoes that are doing it.
That I do not know.
I can't even find that ability that she's putting on the ground.
Yeah, I'm reading on the internet right now, trying to find what's going on.
On the internet, you say?
Yes, it's very fancy.
It's got to be true.
Anybody knows from the internet is a series of tubes.
So I think the green swirlies is because tornadoes that are getting dropped too near to the poison. So the tornadoes need to be dropped in a completely clear area, not anywhere remotely close to poison. Because I think what's happening is the tornadoes, whenever they hit the poison, they're putting poison at every single person's feet. And then whenever we're stacked, which we have to be during phase 2, that means it's just stacking on top of everybody. Yeah.
So then you do a short vit to the poison trips, then run back into an open space.
Yeah, and drop the tornadoes in an open space nowhere near poison.
Oh God. It's worse than that, actually. It's not just where we drop the tornadoes; they can't wander into them at all. I'm reading up on a guide. It's saying to like literally try to stack pools on top of each other and put the tornadoes on the opposite end of the
Yep.
platform.
So we're gonna try to stack all the poison down here at green, and try to drop the tornadoes at yellow. Whenever you get the swirly and you can clear, make it an absolute priority to clear the at least around yellow in the middle half of the room, and then get your ass back over to yellow to drop the tornado. Let's get buffed up real quick and try that. And,
Put another marker down to the left of yellow too, so we know that we have 2 areas over there.
So you're saying green is poison still?
Green is poison, and drop the tornadoes over around Condom and Star.
Hey, Flask. Sham.
Yeah, check your flasks.
Do you have a flask?
I have intellect flask. Somebody else should have Agi. Who has Agi flask for?
I do.
Thanks, Bob.
Sure.
After 8 tonight, I'm gonna try to fix Blood's internet, see what's wrong with her computer.
Make sure her WoW settings equal your WoW settings too.
My
She may have a
Cortana,
better-
because I'm right beside it. She's using an old Accord I made about 15 years ago in college.
Oh God.
So I think I need a new cord.
You don't have
need
to.
a new cord like 10 years ago.
You don't have to completely stack the poison. Just try to get everything as tight as you can into the green. If you have a personal that greatly reduces your damage, try to stack the poison in with all the other ones.
Oh, I'm saving my damage greatly reducer for the bad part.
If we do this right, the bad part won't be bad. You just have to fight to stand literally right underneath the boss in the hitbox during the downdraft thing. So let's see if this changes much here. Let's give it a pull.
I'm gonna start the spider a little more over to where I'm at also. But here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mercy, none for you. Only gushing blood and broken bodies.
Clear green. Don't stand over there.
Yeah, don't be.
So people can drop poison.
Finley, get out of here.
I was watching my timer. I got like 2 feet to move.
Sorry, that thing is like super fancy.
When the spiders die, they also drop poison.
Good kiting of those spiders.
Yeah, you can't run on the bridge.
Yeah,
Those
don't ever
spawn
go out the
spiders.
bridge. Never go on
That's
the
my
bridge.
sorry. Oh look, I can use the bridge, so we don't have to worry about it. My fault. Lesson learned. Remote me then.
Blood, if you can hear me, beat him up.
My bad.
God damn it.
Wow. Holy shit.
Well, that happened.
That's a wipe. Just jump in poison.
I regret nothing.
Hasta la vista.
Screw the poison. I'm jumping off the edge.
Did you guys stand in the splatter?
Yep, vile ambush. Yep, that was it.
That's my fault.
Everybody just release and run back quick. Let's give it a go. Assuming we get phase 1 down and people get across the bridge, I think we can kill this guy pretty easily tonight. So, still got 35 minutes.
Where are people getting their optimism from?
Here, have a brownie.
I'm actually gonna go. This is Mary. I know my voice. I have a really bad cold, so I'm kind of like really sleepy and tired now. So you guys have fun.
You gonna sing first, Neri?
No.
Nice, good answer. Good answer. No.
Go drink many NyQuils.
Good night.
I was drinking some honey, lemon tea.
Sounds good right about now.
With codeine.
I actually have some cough medicine that has codeine in it too, but I'm trying to avoid taking it until I really need it.
You're one of those.
Having a party in the household.
Tusk would be gulping it down. Hi.
Good night, guys.
Right.
Good night.
Night.
Night, baby.
Tusk, like, you guys are crazy. Who doesn't go to me to bed with a bottle of that?
Let's get this ready to check out quick and get going. So don't drop poison or jump on the bridge, and tanks don't stand in stuff that one-shots you, and it'll be a better pull than the last one.
Right, all set.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This time I'm ready for your treachery.
Eluda hit Trank after this one.
That was my bad. I thought the spider exploded on me.
I'm gonna healing tide this one, healer. It's not a good.
Okay, it can't be over there still. That's better.
Move the boss over. Clear around orange and yellow first if you get the tornado. Then
We
clear
need to kill
over.
these spiders back
Got
here.
it. I got it. Kill this one spider on me. Never mind. Didn't help. How did we still get one over there?
No, this tornado's way in the back of the room.
Yeah, they start spawning even before they started spawning, like the last 3 seconds, one will spawn before the last one will drop off. So if you're anywhere near poison, you are going to spawn a tornado in poison no matter what you do. I don't think we can actually use them to clean. Like, we actually have to split this platform, one for tornadoes and one for poison.
Yeah.
And basically, the enrage is we have to beat her before we get back to the original platform.
Yeah.
Which
that would suck.
That's possible.
I mean, a lot of top-end guilds have been even dropping, like using personals, raid cooldowns, and making people stand on the exact same puddle and literally dropping them in a small circle the size of an efflorescence.
Oh, and just like powering through the heals, through the damage.
If you're dropping the necrotics, you should be popping the defensive anyway to do that. I know I can kind of cheat with AMS and drop them. I think if you have any like 80-90% damage reductions, you should be doing that.
Yeah, what Elerethe and I have been doing, just ice blocking, just standing there and letting the whole thing drop in one spot.
Because if we can consolidate those puddles as much as possible and just deal with the spider shift, then we're fine.
Mod, do you know offhand if you can just like cloak it?
Don't know.
You can cloak the damage, but I think it stays on.
It does.
Sure, but like, if you can just stand there and take the cloak.
So the trick to what they're talking about is going to be you don't need to stand in the other poison like the second you get the debuff on you. Wait until you actually physically start dropping it. So once you get the chat box saying you've got like 2 seconds left, then you stand another poison and start dropping it in that poison and take a personal.
Also pop out Blackstone for it, which means chest would be useful.
Like, to be honest, the best thing we could do is somehow consolidate all the poison to never go past like
Any health
this
stones?
area and just keep it in the back as much as possible. Just slowly start bringing it out because those tornadoes are going to roam. Like, we need as much of this platform as we can get.
Yeah, we need to make sure we kill those spiders back here too, not up there.
Yep. Does anybody have any questions on what we're going to try to do?
What tank should we be misdirecting spiders to?
See, the problem with... See, this is where it gets a little complicated. The Elsie and I are linked. If we go further than 20 yards away from each other, then we start taking extra damage.
Yeah, but if we aren't going to be having to move the boss more because that poison's getting spread less, we should be able to keep her closer to the green raid marker right now, though, right?
So that's pretty much what we're going to have to do, is we're going to have to tank her closer to the actual raid marker.
Yep. Let's give it a go and see how this goes.
Oh, also, don't run over any of the eggs. They will spawn an ad. The less ads we get, the better.
Or as Emerin said, we just don't tank the tanks don't tank the spiders as much as possible.
Yeah, we can probably just
I had
burn
one
them down back here anyway.
for a while, and it didn't really do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I can taunt them back if you want me to try that.
Yeah, the big problem I have is if they're anywhere close to me, I'm going to hit them with an AoE ability and they're going to come right to me. So if we tank her... Third tank it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing crap damage anyway, minus Indy.
Do it, Stone. You have Mass Grip anyway, so.
I've also got that.
Perfect.
There is a chance that somebody else will get the webbing between the three of us, though, so something to keep an eye on. Whoever the two are webbed are going to have to be there.
Until you guys get webbed.
Yeah, whoever the...
here.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so we want to drop the tornadoes in basically over on yellow, right? As far away from green as we can.
And can we put the green way up here where Tusk is?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you don't touch spider eggs, they usually spawn.
Yeah, there's
in
not
this
any up
area,
here.
like from me forward, like anywhere in this little cubby hole, kind of stay away from because the possibility of spawning an ad, which is just more poison to avoid.
So we'll try to drop the poison up here then.
Right. Here we go.
So we can probably tank right where you are, or a little... Yeah, we should be fine right here. We'll see who gets linked.
Call out as soon as the link happens.
Yep. There is a DBM warning. Elsie, you're on your own. Stone, you're with me. So Elsie, you get to use L-tank.
Drop them all up there on that marker, just not on top of each other.
Let's try not to kill the spiders back here. Drag them back.
No, not there. Up on the hill a little bit more. I've got. Yeah, I've got one. And it will change every spider phase on who the active tanks are.
I'm gonna heal Tusk. Somebody get the other one.
Do I need to be talking about it?
Healing tides now. Just drop close. I don't think we can heal through you standing in the multi stack.
Yeah, I just tried it. Didn't work.
Oh no, you were
Pulling her
also
up, pulling her up.
Move the boss. People with tornadoes get to yellow.
How come people weren't killing those spiders?
I don't know. I'm nope. I'm still over here.
That was better. Much less damage there. Just people died on the transition over.
Yep.
The people left spiders up.
Yeah.
unless
And I was over
Gulfport
there trying to kill it by
always
myself.
DPS add.
So it looks like, at least in Heroic, the tornadoes, once we drop them, they don't move a ton. So I think we can let that green side grow out a little bit like what we were doing and be okay. I think it's on Mythic where the tornadoes move around a ton more, so...
See, the thing is, though, they're moving a ton, like... sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Like, the last time, there was tornadoes that were moving really quick, and this time it didn't seem like they were moving at all.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to move in 3/4 the way across the room, though, before we jump platforms, though, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
So the other thing to keep in mind is on the transition, when you're killing the spiders, there will still be tornadoes up, and they will still spit them back out again if you run over them. Even on the next platform. I'm looking at them right now, and I watched them run over a couple of them and spit the damage right back out.
This is a fun boss on Heroic.
I'm actually, I'm having fun.
It's a lot of just positioning.
Let's get buffed up and get right back into it. So the only change this time around will be whenever you're dropping poison, try to still stack up your own poisons as best as you can if you have a defensive rolling, but don't stand in somebody else's poison to try to do it. Just get right up on the edge and try to keep it as tight as humanly possible.
And kill spiders before transition as much as possible.
And spiders need to die in this area.
Yep.
If we can, drag them all over here and then clump them up, we can just AoE them down and just make basically one big puddle with them.
It's partly dependent upon what tank we have getting them to.
Yeah.
Alright, we're all good.
Right, here we go.
Aluda used Trank after the first drop phase. I'll use my healing tide on the second one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Mercy, none for you. Only gushing blood and broken bodies.
Of course. Elsie, you're unlinked. I'm gonna take the boss.
That work, Elsie.
Kill the other spider guy. Your range, you should be shooting the spider.
I have all the spiders. Hold on. Killed all the spiders real fast. Before transition.
Move the bird all the way over.
I'm working on it.
Everybody get right on the bird. Get right underneath the bird in the hitbox.
I'll res afterward.
Move across. Much better.
I'm on.
This tornado's being a fucking dick.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Shit.
I got a tornado with me.
Hey, Mod, what's up?
I was
We were
down
all-
here too, Silvanos.
Ugh. So there is a little bit of time moving to the next platform where we are going to get spit on.
Question. If you have all the spiders and all that, can we just use the third tank to take the boss away for you so you can move the spiders over?
Well, normally I won't have the spiders, but I ended up with all of them, which should not be the way it happens. The third tank should have been the one that had them, but for some reason I got them all.
If that happens, then can't just stone tank the boss for a couple seconds while you bring them over?
No, because we're linked, and if we go too far away, we take extra damage.
Okay.
So, but you're gonna peel the boss off of someone because you got to do like a great big yell that gets everybody onto you.
Once
then somebody has to peel the boss off, right?
I mean, that time that wasn't the problem. I got the spiders died before it was even an issue. I moved the boss all the way across the room. People just didn't get to the boss in time.
Yeah, once you drop tornadoes, you gotta make a beeline. Anything you can have that makes you faster to the group.
Time to die.
Yep. We had some bad tornado placements on that second platform, but we weren't ready yet. So
Yeah, I couldn't even get through them.
So that was better.
I think people still need to try and drop all their puddles on one spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drop marks on the new platform. Or is this the one we go to here?
It's the one we come down to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably the sides. Definitely by the entrance are definitely the best part to put them. The problem that time I saw was we still killed spiders on the bridges, and there's always going to be tornadoes going over those, and that spits it right out too.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
Have been not answered.
Can we try to drop it on this side instead, away from over there? Like try to drop them along the walls and stuff. Less chance of a tornado going across, because we're still getting it on the bridge almost every time, or at least in front of it.
The tornadoes spawn on the bridges, right?
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that.
That's what I mean. Like instead of dropping it so close, like once we fill up to like right here, where I'm jumping up and down, stop filling this area up and start moving more this way and up. Because
that's fine.
I really don't know how much of a difference it makes.
I think we were fine on the first platform. It was when we killed spiders on the bridge, and then that's when because I didn't see any of the green stuff on the ground.
Yep, that is true.
On the first
The
platform.
problem is going to be coming back over here when we have to transition one more time. That's going to be a problem. But we didn't even. I mean, we're not even close to that point, and really, we have to kill her on the White Moon platform at that point before we don't really want to come all the way back here.
Bingo. It was much better on the first platform, so if we can get everybody alive to the second platform, we'll deal with it then.
Okay, does a warlock teleport get up to the top of that hill where the queen marker is? Might help with some people in movements.
Put that thing on the bridge.
Elsie, let me pull him to start and see what happens with this far, because you didn't get linked 2 times in a row when you pulled.
Can you put it on the bridge so people could avoid it?
I don't know.
You're right.
I'm guessing probably not.
I feel like if you put it on the bridge, you're gonna spawn a spider.
Yeah. Let's give it a pull.
Alright, everybody's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mercy? None for you! Only gushing blood and broken bodies!
And did change it.
That was that.
Stick close to me. Stick close to me.
Eluda trank this one. Pick up Emma. I'll get healing tide on this one. Kill the spiders quick. Start moving the buff. Everybody get on the bus. Died in my tornado. Don't kill the spiders on the platform.
Oh my god.
Missed the lower one, didn't you?
Yep.
Do we have any poison getting thrown around, over there? I can't see.
But we're gonna have a bunch right on the top of the boss. Unless, actually, LC... Oh, you have the debuff, don't you?
So there's already a tornado down on orange side, so drop the poison over there next to the boss now on, and I think that's the red raid marker. Keep dropping poisons over on orange. No, sorry. Drop the tornadoes on orange. Drop the poison on red.
I'm bringing the ads over to the X. Please kill them quick. Whoa.
Tornado wandering into poison.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That'll make it easier to get to the next platform, by the way. The tornadoes on the first platform just completely despawn. So, I don't think we have to have them beat by the time we get back to this first platform. They are all gone.
So really the main thing of this fight is keeping an area clear that we're currently fighting on and keeping them away from tornadoes.
Yep.
Tornadoes are a fun ride.
Just like your mom, man.
That's not what she said about you.
Elsie, did you get that Raking Talons before I died, or did I eat that by accident?
I think I got hit by it.
Because I died to Raking Talons.
Everybody in, we'll do one last pull. Zero, do you think you need me to stay heals, or can I go DPS?
I know I was positive at first, like, yeah, we might know, yeah.
Well, how hard did it hit you, Dar? I know a second stack it usually hits for about 3.5 million on me.
It hit me for 1.5 million.
Okay, that sounds like a normal hit then.
Huh. Because it was that and then the spiders that killed me. It wasn't even her hit.
Just for shits and giggles, and since this is last call, everybody pre-pot with a DPS potion since we're using Harrow on the pull. Let's see what we can do here before we all go to bed. Shafted Stone, you ready?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This time I'm ready for your treachery. Scream for me.
So it's me who moves. Elsie, go ahead and taunt.
Alou to get this one.
That's basically best case.
Throw in the spiders. Quick.
Everybody move across, move with the boss, kill the spiders. Stay right underneath the boss's wings. Right underneath the boss.
Warlock will put on the bridge.
Yeah. My bad.
Move across slowly, just be careful. Pick up Daria.
Some dead spiders right at the end of the bridge.
If you get a tornado, drop it on the circle. Kill the spider.
That's spider wrangler right there.
If anyone can reach me with a B-res, I'm right here on the bridge.
We don't have any up.
Oh, okay.
I'm laying right next to you. Just keep me company.
Yeah, see that?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Spider form. Let's see who gets link tank light. Yeah, Elsie, you're unlinked.
Okay.
Darius, if you want to talk, feel free.
Look out, the tornadoes come in the poison.
Everybody get ready to start moving around.
Oh, stupid effing spiders. Dead.
Yeah, they immediately tore off me.
I'm gonna avoid my AoE stuff as much as possible. That's good. Where'd you go, stay? Oh, you're dead then. I'm not linked to anybody.
Pick
now.
up a
Hey,
healer. Pick up any healer. I'll get Darius.
Yeah, I'm dead.
It's rough fight.
She's almost to 50%.
Yep. Still an awesome night.
So we will be doing a lap at least.
Yep.
Berserk in 3.5.
I wasn't giving them the satisfaction of killing me, so I bubbled and jumped off.
So we were a little behind on DPS, but we had people bid for a huge chunk of that too.
Yeah.
So
There's some things we'll clean up for sure in that, but that was a good start for sure.
yeah. That'll be it for the night, though. That was a good night. 2 new heroic bosses. So.
I will be editing out the 2 boss kills we did have, then I'll post those up at some point tomorrow. Yay!
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Night.